Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sport Tank's first live stream of the year of our Lord 2025. We are here in the Premiership South in Llanrumney, Wales for the Cardiff Cobras, hosting the Portsmouth Destroyers. Chris Tebbert here, or Tebbs, joined by
Harvey Sutcliffe, or Sutty if you want it. Thank you, Tebbs, for having me today on this chilly but not windy, which we were thankful for, Sunday midday.
It's not windy at all, thank the Lord above, because there's some good football. But if it starts to rain, I will cry tears. So obviously these two teams know each other fairly well after Portsmouth coming up. We're going to keep an eye on who is winning the coin toss, and I'll give you the breakdown, like the rundown, except with breaks instead of runs. So there we go. So Portsmouth win. They'll be receiving the second half kickoff, and we get to see McGill and the Cobras offence first of all. So this is what it looks like for both teams. Cardiff 1-4, obviously very, very impressive. Their first win of the season against Birmingham in week 1. Love that game, obviously, but it's not been great for them so far over the last while. 1-4. They're staring down the gun of relegation. Birmingham beating them by, I believe, 13 when Cardiff beat them by less than 13. So that puts Birmingham ahead.
Yep.
What Cardiff need today, obviously, if they can't have a win. I'm saying if they don't have a win here today against the Portsmouth Destroyers, who have been very, very good, they need the Exeter Demons, who are currently playing the Birmingham Lions, to take that victory away, and then they need to beat the Demons.
Yes.
Portsmouth, on the other hand, I've said it publicly, ladies and gentlemen, not just in my own head, written on the walls, scribbled in my own, doesn't matter. I think that the Portsmouth Destroyers have got a very, very good chance of being in the Premiership final come BUCS Big Wednesdays, Tuesday. Because that's how it works.
Yes.
I think, and I know that's discounting Leeds and into you and Warwick. I really do think they've got a very, very good opportunity to do so. I really, really do. So, really see, it's two teams on different ends of the spectrum. Cardiff need a win. Portsmouth would love a win. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Portsmouth have got a pretty tough schedule. They've got to face SGS again. Cardiff have to face SGS again, actually. But to be fair, if you actually look at both of these teams' record against the Pride this year, Cardiff, both teams lost to them. Let's get that out of the way. But Portsmouth lost by 15. Against the SGS Pride, that's really good. Cardiff, on the other hand, they lost to SGS Pride by 9, which is, as losses to SGS Pride go, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. But again, losses are losses. Cardiff are still staring down that relegation gun.
The pressure's on Cardiff
100%. 100%. It's with Cardiff. I'd argue this is probably the best Cardiff Cobras side we've seen out of the last 2 years, where they have been placed in that relegation spot, but because of the UEA Pirates taking voluntary relegation, and then the creation of the National League and teams getting pulled up, Cardiff has stayed up twice. I still think this is the best Cardiff Cobra side we've seen out of those 3 years, but it's looking likely that it could be time for a stint in D1.
Yeah. The Cobras are going to be wanting to defend their home. They're not letting anyone come into Wales and show them.
I tell you what. Well, one thing that Cardiff do when they play games at home is they keep it close. Yeah. They keep it very, very close. We've seen some absolute screamers here. What a kick! Unbelievable.
Recovered by number 10.
Also, they've gone for the reverse.
He's broken out and he's out.
So number
looks
40.
to be just ahead, around the 35-yard line. Runs out. Doesn't opt to take the hit. Could have taken the hit there, but got our save. Saved his
early in the game.
Early in the game. You don't want to risk it too
early in the game.
Yeah.
You can't say business decision this early in, because that's just rude, mate. What are you talking about? So Kieran McGill, I believe to still be the QB, and he certainly is, number 8 for the Cobras. 2 receivers on either side. And it's going to be a handoff.
40. Handoff to number 41 there. Habib for the Cardiff Cobras, getting about 3-4 yards.
Again, it's difficult to say. I've come on Christmas break. But it's going to be 3 yards. Once again, same formation for the Cobras, except sending 10 in motion. It's popped to 10. He's trying to skirt around the outside. And he's going to have a gain of, I'm going to say 2. He's going to take a punt on 2.
Yep, I think I've got to agree with you there, Tebs. 2 yards, about 3 yards short of the first. It's about 3rd and 3 now for the Cobras. See what they opt to do here.
2 runs.
2 runs back to back there. Are we expecting a pass? They're working through it. Another run like that will get them the first. Interesting to see what they go for here.
When I've been down here in Clanrumley, Wales, the weather has been not ideal. So we know that McGill can throw it. Will he throw it? Doesn't look like he will. It's going to be another run. Kolakani is met in the middle. The Cobras are trying to push him, but whistle's blown.
He's held up there, and if anything,
nope. This is going to be close.
4th and 1 and a bit, it seems here, Tebs.
Oh, that is going to be
another option to punt, it seems.
For the one, we're not going to be seeing any Washington Commanders like it's 4th down. Let's just go for it anyway. Levels of stuff. You can hear, and I'm sure this happens every time there's a 4th and 1 call and there's a punt. Portsmouth coaches shouting to watch the fake. And if we see a fake today, limbs here in a commentary position. I'm just saying, absolute limbs. So it bounces along the floor, but a high. Poison.
Close to clipping a Portsmouth player there. It's going to be put him in a massive spot of bother.
I tell you what, Harvey's absolutely right. I'm not sure we would see that on the replay. That was very, very close to disaster for Portsmouth, but we're going to see the Destroyers' first offensive drive of the game today.
Let's go, boys.
Now, one thing we have noticed over the time spent doing Cardiff, as this is our 3rd Cobras game of the season, sometimes they can get beat deep.
We've got one in the backfield.
Moving that back. It's going to be a handoff.
And brought down, I don't think a gain there, brought down at the line of scrimmage there.
It's going to be a gain of like half. So Ben March there on the carry is going to have a very, very small gain. So they move over to the left hash. And Childs Marshall with a high ball. Number 5 has got it. He's going to skirt around the outside. He's going to pick up a gain of
6.
I'm going
5, 6.
I'm going to say 6, 7. Get that.
Oh.
Have that. What do you think about that?
I'll withdraw my my 5 guess.
No, but you're right. It's 5 or 6. It's not 6, 7. So it looks like Portsmouth, they're getting set pretty quickly.
So about 3rd and 4 here. A successful pass. Oh.
Made him jump. So it's going to be going back to March.
And again, held up once again.
Absolutely swarmed there. And they're locking it down. Aaron Howard, number 6 on the tackle.
Cardiff, a quick set of downs there, sending it straight to a punt there.
And that's really impressive. That's really impressive by Cardiff,
impressive.
actually. I don't know what to make of that.
I was thinking Cardiff to take these opportunities on the offensive side of the ball and make sure they're charging down the field, but their defence just, if anything, put in a better show.
I tell you what, Aaron Howard there, number 6, with 2 big tackles on the running back, has made this possible. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion here for the Destroyers. Let's widen it out a bit. 21 in motion on the punt. 25 has got it.
Oh, and a short
Not a great punt there.
I think that punt made 15, 20 yards.
There's a little. Although there could have been a little bit of extracurriculars there.
In the space of 3 minutes, Cardiff punted at their own 40, and they're now starting 3 minutes later in the Destroyers' 40 in their side of the field. So, and you can hear, if you can hear that, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cardiff hyping each other up as they should be.
I tell you what, I genuinely mean this. All respect. Which part? I'm genuinely surprised by this. I know they're right over my shoulder. I'm surprised by this. But can they capitalise on what is very, very decent field position for the Cobras? So this time it's going to be trips right for Cardiff. So McGiller's got it. He's going to toss it out to Kolakani.
Oh, tried to get a cut inside there, but no, swallowed up.
And that is going to be a big, big loss. I haven't heard a whistle yet, which is quite strange. Do you hear a whistle?
I didn't hear a whistle, but the ref got the ball, so this is, unless he's going to...
Yeah, okay, I mean, that's going to be a big loss. Looks to me to be a loss of about 6 or 7, so...
That's a fumble recovery for the ref on the stat sheet.
I really didn't hear a whistle. That's so strange. So
Again, still trips right.
It certainly is. So this
to pass.
McGiller's got it. Got it to number 10. He's going to be swarmed. This does tend to happen in uni ball here, that receiver makes a catch. He's got a receiver next to him whilst he's being tackled, and that other receiver is simply looking.
He's just watching. He's thinking, thank God that's not me.
Yes. And the thing is, I think that's what makes a team really click. You just get everyone together to push them across. And normally Cardiff are pretty good at that.
So we've got spread formation here, one in the backfield. The back to the line of scrimmage is 3rd and 10. Expecting a deep ball here, I believe, Ted.
So McGill is looking. Oh, caught by 89. And they're hyped up. They didn't hit the camera. I'm hyped up because they didn't hit the camera. And that is going to be a first down for the Cobras.
Gain of 15 yards there, and as you said, Ted, it's a first down.
I can't believe this.
It's first down of the game, and it's gone to the Cobras, which after that first offensive drive of them, you wouldn't have expected that.
I think this is weird.
I think this is going to be an exciting game.
I didn't expect this from Cardiff, which is bad, and I should feel. And I you know what? I do feel bad in my soul.
Got trips left. Lone man here, just in front of us. Opting to pass again.
And it's picked off.
Picked off by number 4 from the Destroyers, and brought back down by number 7.
And this seems to be the case for Cardiff, just as they're cooking in the bin. Charlie Moss up there, number 4, with the interception for the Destroyers. There will be a point today, ladies and gentlemen, where I will accidentally call the Destroyers the Dreadnoughts, because my brain sometimes doesn't. Basically, I'm an idiot.
First game back.
I'm an idiot. I always. Just like, if I just say Portsmouth, we'd be fine. But I don't say just Portsmouth. But can Cardiff can they force another punt here? That would be major for them. To in motion. Flags are flying.
And
so a full start there on number 77. Great number.
Great number, so I've heard. Only the best wear it.
Yeah. I've actually got a Portsmouth 77 jersey. Did you know that? Well, you should do, because I wore it on a night out once.
I don't think I'm paying attention to what you're wearing on a night out.
Yeah, very good point. Wow, that's hurt my feelings.
So 1st and 15, we're in a spread formation, one in the backfield again. They're doing it on a 2 count. Yep, there you go, trying to draw those offsides. Looking for a pass.
So Charles Marshall.
Wide open, number 2. And brought down.
But it's got to be said by Cardiff, 4 people there, ready to tackle.
Around the ball straight away. We're at a gain of, I think we're in second and 4, I think it looks like, after a gain of about 10.
Bloody hell, Harvey, you're right. Stop doing that.
Again, both teams not been able to get the run game going, so straight to the pass early, which is entertaining for us, and hopefully the people watching.
Let's wind that out.
Two in motion once again. Hand off to
Oh,
seven.
what a great,
Open lane.
huge tackle, but absolutely phenomenal job by the O-line of the Destroyers. That hole just appearing in the nick of time.
And with that, the trains are moving forward.
I tell you, it's been definitely a lot more evenly matched than I thought it was going to be.
Cardiff just need to hold on, don't they? I think, because they can't let this Portsmouth team get going. But from every snap so far has been on two, and they're trying to draw those offsides early. Again,
And March straight up the middle. Seems to be when March goes up the middle, Cardiff just pouncing it.
Yeah.
Seems like we do have a Cobra down. I'm going to try and go to some results from around the league. Just why. That's why we're looking at that. I do know that Glasgow took a big win off of the Heriot Watt Wolverines, 42-21 yesterday, strangely. But I mean, that Scottish division is just it's a beautiful mess because there's so many people that could compete. Big loss for Heriot Watt, but a huge gain there for the Glasgow Uni Tigers. So we're going to come back round. The Cobra in question did go off under his own power.
he wasn't happy about having to be sent off after they called that injury timeout, but that's the rules. If you're injured, you've got to come down for a play. Got to come out for a play. Back to it. Got a change in the backfield for Portsmouth. It's number 10 in the spread formation. Looking to pass.
It goes out to number 10. He's running for the sideline.
Have they? I think they're going to call him just short of the first there, from where the ref has stood. I think that is going to be a 3rd and inches call.
So on my digital roster, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have a number 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my paper roster. So you may have to give me a second. Can you see a 10 there? Beautiful. A Barner number 10 there with a huge run. But it's going to be 3rd and inches now for the Destroyers.
2 in motion once again.
And it
Hand off
goes.
to 10.
Oh, and he breaks
the
it.
tackle. Finally brought down by 3 Cobras there. But he did what he needed to do. He got those extra yards.
Another good run from a Barner. Again, not a whole lot of yards, but at the end of the day, you get a fresh set of downs. Yeah. Strangely, that is what matters because, again, 3.3 yards per play.
About that, 3, 4
Guess
yards
what?
a game.
Guess what? You win the Super Bowl. One of these teams could win the Super Bowl. If by the Super Bowl you mean
This match.
Yeah. Well, all the Premiership.
Oh, the Premiership title, yeah.
So 1st and 10 for Portsmouth on the Cardiff's side of the field. Charles Marshall is looking, just unable.
Low pass, got it on his fingertips, but wasn't able to just secure that ball. I think even if he caught it, there was a Cardiff player right on top of him anyway. So, but here we are.
Jamie Neller just didn't manage to get the ball. He had dreamed of the end zone, but he just couldn't wrap his fingers around it. 2nd and 10.
Couldn't nail it in there.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 for that one.
So, 2nd and 10, and we've got a strong right formation with tight end in, one in the backfield still. A shovel pass off to number 10, trying to get round.
Oh!
Oh!
And a Barner just making a miss. It seems though Cardiff were looking at that like they had a layup for a tackle or a TFL anyway, but just managing to get around the man.
Didn't gain much on it, if anything. So here we are, 3rd and 10 once again. I think we're looking for a pass here. Is what we're expecting here, Tebs?
is we have seen 12 George Charles Marshall throw the ball, and it has been fairly accurate, but for me it's how quickly the Cobras swarm to the receiver that I think is a determining factor about whether this goes, because to me this looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 11.
Oh yeah, we've got 5 on an island here. I think that's where he's looking.
So Charles Marshall, and a
sack,
sack,
it's a fumble.
and the ball is out.
I think Cardiff have got that ball, they do. Amazing. Wow.
So let's have another look at that. And I tell you what, I'm surprised with the Cobras. The Cobras are doing very, very well today. Better than I thought. Once again, it's going to be pretty decent field position for Cardiff. But once again, can they capitalise? Last time they were on offence. An interception.
They got going and they stubbed their own foot there, didn't they? And with that interception, but let's...
It's one of these things where, though, is that now going to discourage Charles Marshall from keeping a hold of that ball? Because that was huge.
It was an unexpected error from the O-line from that play there, wasn't it? Because the O-line had been top form up until that point and then not giving the QB the time he needed. But anyway, this play, a handoff by Cardiff, getting about a yard and a half there. Handoff to number 10. So, 2nd and 9.
Was that for handoff to number 1?
No, I think there was a 0 on his jersey. I can't see him.
I may have it wrong. I'm wrong. Trying to do 1,000 things at once.
Oh yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
Right, that's on me.
Yes! Get in! I was right. End the stream.
It's got spread formation here for Cardiff.
2nd and 8 for the Cobras. So McGill has got it.
Back to pass.
He's looking.
Oh. No, that'll be an incomplete pass. Number 7 couldn't keep hold of that. I think that's Harvey.
I believe it is.
No.
But I tell you what, from the games that I've done here in Cardiff, Sam Harvey is a great player. He's absolutely fantastic.
I think already this game he's taken snaps out receiver and running back, I think.
Yeah.
So
3rd and 8.
Back in a spread formation here. I think he'd be looking to number 7, Harvey, here again.
He's being marked by number 28, I believe, of the Destroyers. McGill once again drops back, being pressured. He's going to try and take off.
No, he's just...
But...
Still no whistle.
Still no whistle.
Finally, a whistle comes out. I think even the players were waiting for that whistle.
And McGill felt that pocket collapse, all those Destroyers converging. But it's going to be a loss of 4, so you're going to be looking at a 4th and 12 in the punting unit for the Cobras. He's going to return it to the field. We've seen an interception already from the Cobras. We've seen a fumble from the Destroyers. I mean, if that doesn't scream a close game to you, I don't know what does, because I think that's going to be the end of Q1, and it certainly is.
Holy moly. Oh, here we go.
They are, mate, yeah. Just clip that for me.
I have no idea where the ball is going.
That's fine.
I can't keep track of it.
So basically,
Sorry if you all just saw my close-up face there.
basically, ladies and gentlemen, what you saw there, don't worry about it. It's the end of the quarter. What you saw there, do not worry.
If anything, it was timed perfectly.
Yeah. To be fair, if that happened during a play, awful. That happens during the end of the quarter, fine.
Well, we're going to get a lovely view of the punt now.
We certainly are, yeah.
Which you can't complain about.
Wow. But as it stands, Q1 scoreless.
As it stands, they're equally matched, Sebs.
I would say so, and I think that's surprising coming into this game. You'd really, really think that,
especially early on, you think Portsmouth would be the much stronger side, but
I mean, a turnover each, not really much going.
Yeah.
You know, realistically a poor punt from the Destroyers put Cardiff into a fairly decent situation. McGill thrown interception, but then Cardiff coming back with a sack and a fumble on a Charles Marshall.
Back to punt.
Good punt.
Long punt. Called fair catch.
A fair catch from number 4, and Portsmouth, once again, are not going to be the team that are going to have favourable field position.
I think what from that first quarter, Cardiff must give Cardiff so much confidence, and must be giving Portsmouth a lot of almost a bit of doubt. I would have thought they've come into this game thinking we should be winning this. Cardiff come into the game. This is we can make this scrappy, and this is what they've done. And you hear the deep when we're on the Cardiff sideline, aren't we? When the defence come off, it's all cheers, it's all hype, it's all high fives, and I think Cardiff have the upper hand here, especially on defence. So let's see if they can continue their form.
I mean, I completely agree. Like, Cardiff have got to be riding high right now. That just they've managed to stay in it even for a quarter, but I mean they've got 3 left to go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a handoff. I believe that's Ben March, once again brought down when he goes through the middle of the O-line, but he is going to have a gain because we're so far away.
I think it looks like 1, a gain of 1 from where the ref is, where the sideline ref is indicating.
We not say that's 2. I think we've got. I think our internal measurements. Hey,
Sorry.
sorry, are a bit off. No, I think you're right. I think it's a gain of 1.5.
It looked like more on the play. I'll be honest though.
Yeah, that does tend to happen. That does tend to happen. So Charles Marshall is looking. He's looking for 5, but just throws it short.
And
Once again, Jamie Neller just can't bring it in. I mean, again, I don't want to say how far I think that ball was off because of the angle we stood at, but
a good couple of yards at least.
Yeah, so it's good.
You could see when the receiver turned that even he was shocked how far back
yes,
the ball
he
was.
certainly was.
He looked. I think he looked at the ball, and then stared at the Kiwi, thinking,
What
on earth?
So 3rd and 8 now for the Destroyers. Also got to give a shout out to Harrison Cooper, the Destroyers, not playing today because he is injured, which is a shame because, I mean, I like to give him grief. So Charles Marshall once again looking. This time, what a spiral.
And
no
Portsmouth
flags.
looking for pass interference there, but nothing called.
Right, let's have a look on our end. I think he fell there.
I think it was more a fall.
I mean, you can try and draw it, but it looks like to me that receiver fell over. But I mean, you might as well try and draw the penalty.
You don't get
Patrick Mahomes.
You don't get if you don't ask. So
exactly. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. And we once again are going to see the Portsmouth Destroyers punting unit.
Another 3 and out for the Cardiff defence there, and
it's
very impressive.
I just can't believe this. And I'm going to start to believe it because I'm here commentating the game. And once again, moving a man.
How many punts do you think it'll take before we see a fake punt?
Once again, to be fair, it was better than the last one, but that is going to taking a bit of a Portsmouth bounce. Yep. And Cardiff are going to be starting in their own half of the field, but it's not going to be by a whole lot.
Around their 35, just.
Sorry, I heard a whistle. I thought it may be a flag.
Yeah, but no.
No.
So just around Cardiff, they're starting on their own 35 here. And again, neither offense can get things chugging along. But I feel like once it happens, we'll be in for a.
The problem is with Cardiff is we've seen twice this year. Obviously, the first Birmingham game they did manage to come away with a win. And then that Exeter game, sometimes they just get caught off guard by an absolute screamer. Yeah. But they can deal it out as well. So it's going to be a handoff. Naylor has got it, and once again in the middle, but he is just
held up.
There is a lot of black jerseys there. I imagine Naylor has smelt whatever fabric conditioner he used on those lovely Portsmouth Destroyers jerseys because he was just getting squished.
That's a gain of 1 for Cardiff there.
Yeah, I don't think me and Harvey have to argue about what we think of the measurements on that one. That is a strong gain of 1.
Neither team getting their run game, really.
Well, this is it. I don't necessarily agree with that. It's when we look at the Destroyers, when they're playing the run game to the outside, they're having some success. Or even up the middle, getting 3 or 4 yards, but they just can't get it continually to be 3 or 4 yards without march being met in the middle.
Number 7 wide open. Oh, he broke a tackle down the side. And if you just get a replay,
No, we won't get a replay on that one.
No?
No, because he's so close to the sideline that we didn't catch it.
Right, so because you didn't see that, the corner covering number 7, Harvey there,
Came for the blitz.
He came for the blitz, left him wide open, and the keeper drops back, sees his arguably top receiver wide open. It's bread and butter. It's
To be fair, I was very, very surprised when that man came off the edge. But do you know what we're going to do? Because I'm sick of missing it when we're right on the edge. What we'll do is while they're all playing up there, I'm going to move the camera to about here.
While he's moving that, ladies and gentlemen, they're on the Destroyer's about 13-yard line. It's another run, handoff to 1. And once again, well, they're pushing. And now the early whistles come out, which is, I guess,
strange.
It's strange after how long delayed. But
number 1 is Naylor.
Again, about 3 or 4 yards there.
I mean, it is impressive here. I mean, if Cardiff can get first blood here,
yeah, that sends a message to
Portsmouth. I think that paints a picture. People are going to be looking back at this game and going, "Hey, what?" Again, referee's not looking at me being this close to the sideline because they're watching the game. Get done. So it's going to be a handoff to Kolakani. Kolakani trying to go right round to the edge, but he is caught by, I want to say number
49, I think that. Is that 49, 48?
I thought it was certainly one of those.
Yeah.
Certainly one of those numbers.
I think they got a gain of if a yard, but maybe not.
It's one of those things where when you're doing that horizontal running, it does look impressive, but when the referee flips the number over and it hasn't moved.
Yeah. 5 yards left or right is impressive, but it's forwards you need. Here we are, 3rd and about 6.
12 is looking...
12 is looking on and out. A little out route here from 12, could be. And yeah, an out route by 12. But doesn't go to him.
Oh, so close for the Cobras. And here comes the field goal unit, or at least that's what it sounds like for Cardiff.
It's number 89 for Cardiff, who just got open there in the end zone, which was a sadly inaccurate pass by the QB there.
It was certainly close there.
It was very close.
To be fair, if I'm Portsmouth, I'm getting worried if I'm Portsmouth. I'm just saying that now. I'm getting worried.
Oh, a flag.
Okay.
They're calling.
Oh. 12 players, but oh no. Oh.
How much here do you trust? Now it's come back again. I don't know the skill of this kicker, which is bad research on my own part. But now it's come back 5. Do you just say, do we go for 7 here? Or
no.
Do you trust your...
No, I personally trust the kicker, especially given that, you know, there is no wind here today.
Yeah, very true.
There is no wind here today. On other games we've been here where the wind and the weather has been a bit shifty, as it stands right now, it's not. 96. Oh. And it's fumbled. Disastrous.
Snap,
disastrous.
Not a bad snap there, but a bad hold there by number 7.
And once again, it's seeming though the Cardiff Cobras are a lowercase team. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
No, please.
That means they can't capitalise, mate.
He's here all week.
Here all week, here for the rest of the season, and the senior ball season as well, and the ELF season.
Well, maybe not. He's about to trip over your own bag there, Ted. Anyway, we are now.
But I mean, okay, if you're Portsmouth, momentum's now back on your side, but due to an errant snap, it seems to be that it's Cardiff are digging their own grave. It wouldn't surprise me if in this drive we're going to see a screamer.
Yeah.
We're going to see a screamer. And
we start off with a handoff. Number 10.
Flag on the play.
I think. Oh, it's in the backfield. Could be maybe holding if it's back there. Oh, Cardiff players calling for holding. Let's see. Yeah.
Certainly is.
that is holding. Didn't catch the number there, but that is a big shame for Portsmouth, as they had a big gain there on the run. Anyway,
let's get Portsmouth going fairly quickly, but they have to see where the ball is.
Yeah.
They do seem a bit frantic, which is quite strange.
Seem a bit unorganised.
But like that, a big play by Abana, wiped off, 1st and 15 for the Destroyers. Starting to get backed up in their own territory. It's going to be a handoff to Abana again. And he's taken out of bounds by the Cobras, not the Destroyers. We're going to see just how far he got on that.
I think that's a gain of 6.
Horizontal run.
I'd say, Ted, 6.5, 7.
No, I think that's 7, mate.
Yep.
Sort your life out, Harvey Sutcliffe.
We'll get it right one time. Anyway, 2nd and 8 for Portsmouth there.
Now this is what I mean. When Portsmouth are running outside, they're having some success, but it goes to Abana again, but this time up the middle, and once again, it's completely stopped. Almost exactly what I said. Unfathomable. But Abana's going to have a gain. Going to have a gain of 3.
Yep.
I mean, that's not horrific, but this is obviously all 3rd downs are fairly critical here, but I think just for momentum's sake, this one is quite a big one.
Keep this drive going, get this drive getting a bit longer. Give your defence a rest, if anything, because Cardiff have been on top of them, especially in that last drive. Couldn't capitalise on it. Again.
So it's going to go to Abana again.
Up the middle.
And he's
driving.
Just breaking through people.
Brought down, and I think he's got the 1st there.
Yeah, but it certainly does look like it.
Yep.
Going to have it by a yard. Again, you don't need passes like we saw from McGill to Harvey. Fantastic. Love to see it. But you don't need it, do you? Really?
It's entertaining for us, and you, I was watching, and the sidelines.
I'll put it to this. I was speaking to the head coach of the Cardiff Cobras, Sean Vaughan, and he said, the problem is with our games is they're always competitive. But he's like, I'd rather prefer we have a bad game and we win than a competitive game and we lose. Oh, wow. I told you this happens. Wow. I told you this happens to Cardiff. They get beat on an absolute screamer, and that is exactly what has happened there. No flags.
You see the set up in a tight package there and send a close receiver just off through the middle. They set up like it was a run and just completely got all the Cardiff players tight in the box.
It's one of those things where Jamie Nella has not, he's had the opportunity to get the ball, but it's either been underthrown, overthrown, or he's not been able to bring it in there. Great touchdown reception for the Portsmouth Destroyers. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that was cooking. That was due.
And I think off that, you've got to look back at Cardiff not capitalising on their red zone.
Their own red zone trap.
Yeah,
we've seen 2. So timeout from the Destroyers. We've seen 2 big plays, but this time the Destroyers again. I feel like we've seen this happen so many times before on this field against the Cobras.
Yeah.
Them just focusing too much and getting beaten deep, and that's exactly what happened there.
Adam, left-footed kicker.
Jaden Ondua, number 8, to kick it through for the Destroyers.
Taking the sweet time.
Everyone's just having a break, everyone's having a chit chat. Benji Smith to hold. Gets it down. And an absolute rifle.
Now, I do not envy the guy who's about to have to go collect that ball, because it has gone over into the field adjacent. But yeah, 7 points on the board for the Destroyers, and it was coming. We knew it was coming. It was how long Cardiff could hold off, and they were holding off very impressively.
It's one of these things where the Cardiff run defence is looking fairly decent. Abana does manage to get round the outside, but they have been managing to really seal him in. I really do think that was absolutely due, absolutely cooking. But can the Cardiff Cobras now respond? You know, it's not yet out of the realm of possibility for them. However, what they do have to consider is that the Destroyers will be getting the ball after half time.
And again, that takes you back to the fact that Cardiff didn't capitalise on that long reception catch by Harvey and then being in the red zone. So let's see how if they answer back, or see if, let's hope not that score has demoralised them.
No. I promise you, like after that first game with Birmingham, they know that they can come back, but it's keeping it close and just being able to capitalise.
Yeah.
It sounds so silly, but that really is all it is. On do with a great kick, and it sails over the head of Kolakani and the Cobras, and that's going to be a touchback.
It almost held up there just before the end zone as well.
Yeah.
But no, just trickled over.
Trickled?
What it did?
You're gross, man. What's wrong with you? It's so strange because I feel like this is the worst field position that the Cobras have had all game.
All game, yeah.
You know? It'd be interesting to see if Portsmouth are going to be using that corner blitz again.
So we've got trips left here close to us.
Seven, Sam Harvey. Going to come across, it's going to go to him, and Harvey has got it. There's some good blocking. There's some great blocking there from the other receivers in the Cardiff Cobras, and it looks to me that they're going to have an instant first down.
Guys, get set quick, we don't have time. Get set.
I mean, personally, I never like to say what people are doing in practice before the game, but Cardiff were repping that. They were repping that, and it looked good.
Got
And it
tight
looked great
trips
there.
on the left here. Handoffs number 41, that is. Gets to the
Kolakani.
outside, needs to go upfield. And brought down at the line of scrimmage there.
Number 3 there of the Destroyers had hands on and just wrapped him up.
And we got a
Denzil.
injury on the play.
Denzil White on the tackle there for the Destroyers.
What number is the Cardiff QB? Sorry, Tebs.
He is number 8 or 18, I believe.
It's number 12 down on the play, but he's getting tended to, and he seems to be.
That is Archie Sharp, who is down. We're going to go to. We are going to go to some of the scores around the league. No, I don't want to post on Facebook. I'd like to search on Facebook. You're not going to let me? Awesome. Radical. That's where I'll tell people stories of me and the Portsmouth Destroyers. No, still no scores. So I'm always happy to come and do a Destroyers game. Obviously happy to do Cardiff. They've been great to support Tank this season. This is the third of their games that we're doing. But for me, the Destroyers do hold a certain place in my heart, as you know, as people didn't realise that my first year of covering uni ball, doing the rundown, doing the live one, there was a very, very classic story, probably the story of the entire year, which was Portsmouth in D1. They had lost their first 3 on a live stream. I famously said, if you're on the Destroyers in that time, I said, goodbye Portsmouth, you're being relegated. And then one of their players commented, he went, okay, when we make the playoffs, you'll come to our playoff game. And I went, yeah, all right. And then do you know what happened? They did make the playoffs against Imperial. And I tell you what, I drove all the way to London for that game, and the Destroyers beat them 8-7. And it was really good. I thought I was going to go down there and get beaten up. No, they were all like, oh, it's actually good you're here. I didn't think that you'd actually do that. So I've got to place my heart for both of these teams, which is why I can be completely unbiased. So 1st and 10.
Trips on the right for Cardiff.
And McGill has got it, flag on the play.
Start.
And that's good.
I don't think that will stand. I do not think that interception will stand, Tebs. I think that was a false start by the defence.
Yeah, so do I. And I think, and the thing is, I don't think McGill's going to be too stressed about that one, if I'm completely honest, because he knew it, he saw it. There you go. Offside on the defence. You know, you don't have to be too stressed about it, because normally when that happens, and they see the flag fly, a lot of the line, what they'll do is they'll simply just stand up and not realise that there is a free play going on.
But McGill read that and sent it downfield as any QB would.
Why not?
If he knew that, he had that free play in him. So anyway, second and 5, sorry.
Guys, get set.
Harvey on an island, McGill looking, just fired it over the head of number 88. Also from McGill, he did telegraph that a bit. I think he wasn't really looking to anyone else but number 88 on that one.
Number 88, Breeze, he was open though, so I think a completion should have been made there, but we now go to 3rd down off that incompletion.
Again, it is 3rd and 5, so it's not untenable for the Cobras here, but you know, because the Destroyers will be getting that ball after half time.
Run, get set.
Spread formation here. Likely looking to number 7 here, seems to be their main target. He's looking.
He had a man in his face, but number 89 is going to have it for a 1st down for the Cardiff Cobras.
Number 89 are wide open.
This is where we go to the, oh my God, we need to look at our phones because that's where the rosters live.
Finn Osborne, number 89 there.
And I believe Finn Osborne's actually one of the new players for the Cobras as well. Don't quote me on that, ladies and gentlemen, but
if you're new, well done.
Basically what they told me is they told me that if they wrote their name down in pen on the paper roster, they were new. So make of that what you will, Finn Osborne.
Well, here he is.
Well done.
Finn Osborne on the left side here.
Good form. So fresh set of downs for the Cobras. I believe time is ticking away. Over the head of Cole Akani, the running back.
I don't know if I'm right in thinking this, I feel like number 8 QB there didn't know who to throw to then. He sort of got muddled up because, again, new boy number 89 was open as well, and I think that ball seemed to just almost fall in between them. But again, we've seen them make long completions, so I don't think they're too worried about that. They're getting this pass game going.
But do you really think you're going to see number 0 for the Destroyers blitz again? No. For me, that was disrespect to Sam Harvey, and I don't think it's going to pay off. But it's going to go to Harvey for that middle screen, but it didn't quite work as well as it did last time. Going to have a completion, and he's going to have a gain of, I mean, is he got? That looked a lot less. Yeah. That looked a lot less from where we were standing.
But a gain of 8 on a game of 9 almost. But I think they got a bit lucky there, because I think the receiver blocking was holding a little bit. I think a little bit longer, the flag would have been thrown. But we're here for a close game, so we should be happy it's not been goal.
You little rat! Who rats holding? Apart from defence, you don't even play. Oh no, you do. So they don't need a lot here, but they need something.
2 in the backfield.
And McGill's throwing up. I don't know who that's to. That is going to be another interception from McGill. I haven't got a clue what happened there.
I think McGill there thought another offside call was coming because one of their players did jump, but no flag was thrown. I think he thought he had a free play. And as you can see him now, you can see McGill speaking to the refs. But
I mean, for me, it was the body language of Harvey. He just turned around almost immediately towards McGill and was like, "What was that?" And what that was an interception, the second interception for the Destroyers.
But no, I think definitely McGill there is thinking, sorry, I've just got distracted because there's people climbing on top of the fence. I'm very confused why.
Oh yes, there are children definitely breaking health and safety regs. Ball is fumbled, and that is recovered by the Cobras.
I think, what's that? Number 40, number 45, jumping on top of that.
I mean, and just as quickly as we've seen an interception.
Jude Howe's jumping on that. What a response by the Cardiff defence.
And just as quickly as, I don't even think the Portsmouth Destroyers defence had finished celebrating that interception, and now they're back on.
What a response. Call that good karma for not getting that offside call, if it was an offside call, but great response. And you see the offence straight on there. They've got fire in their bellies now, I think.
Well, they should do. They should do. Amazing. Simply amazing. Here we go. Kolakani has got it. He's going to run left, but fighting
for the extra yard there. I think that's 4. Gain of 4 yards there.
Let's see if Harvey's predictions are correct. Yeah, I'd say so. There's going to be a gain of 4. For number 41 of the Cobras. I think that
A timeout called.
maybe 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-minute warning. Here in Clanrumney, Cardiff have the ball after recovering a second fumble after the Portsmouth Destroyers recorded a second interception. Cardiff needs to put some points on the board. Portsmouth will get the ball after half-time. So a gain of 4 from number 41. Let's see what they can cook up here. McGill drops back. He's looking for Harvey. Oh! Oh my Lord, let's have a look at that. You may have to zoom in on this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. It's a great read by McGill. Goes straight out as he got it. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely amazing. First down for the Cobras. And it is cooking.
Getting into that red zone now, they need to.
I think that both teams have only used one timeout. McGill is looking, he's looking for a bomb. Oh. And just great defense there from the Destroyers.
Going to number 89 there, our rookie, as we're expecting.
We'll find out at half-time.
Yeah.
Well, as we tend to do. But I mean, a brave call there from the Cobras. You might as well, obviously, clock is now stopped. 2nd and 10. From, I'm going to say, their own, what are you going to call that, 15?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Destroyer's flag is waving. They need to keep it going. I do love a good flag, though.
Yeah, you can't complain about a flag.
Well. So McGill is looking and just fires it over the head of number 41, Cole Akani. And it's 3rd down. So we did see the Cobras attempt a field goal earlier on, but a wayward snap just could not find its hands politely and beautifully into the hands of the holder. So it went nowhere. They tried to get a fire call on it. I personally think there could have actually been some space for that particular call, but the holder did not respond quickly enough to maybe get around the outside. Yeah. But also, what you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is I played centre or D-line. My BMI is too high to be making comments like that.
We've got trips left, number 88. You can get out here.
And McGill throws a rocket, but
out of bounds. I don't think, even if a receiver was there, didn't have a chance.
I mean, for me, it's 3 pass attempts there that were all just a bit scrappy.
Yeah.
For me, there was no real finesse there. I think on that second one, where he attempted to get it to Kolakani.
Well, I thought they're going for it here.
When he tried to find number 41 on the outside, I think that was more to do with pressure and getting rid of the ball, but I mean, his closest one was to Finn Osborne, number 89, on the
Let's-
back right corner.
Let's see how deep in the playbook the Cobras are going to go for this. 4th down, points they need. As you said, Tebs, with the Destroyers getting the ball at half.
This could be, I mean, this could be amazing. This could be
Again,
such
an outright maybe from Harvey here on the right side. No, he's cut on the in.
and once again just flips it up,
And
and it's caught! Oh my lord, I can't believe that. I'm going to wait for a signal. I think that is, I think it's touchdown Cobras.
What on earth?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, because of the Cobras sideline there, we didn't catch that. I know it was number 10 who caught it. I know it was number 10, but amazing, just amazing.
Seb Surreal Domso, Osso or whatever. Sorry to butcher that.
I think it's Sel Donoso. Seb Donoso, I believe.
Whatever it is, we are very impressed because, and I think keeping it, from what I saw, I might have done something a bit naughty there, stepping on to the field there, but kept his toes in and it just dropped perfectly exactly where he needed it. I mean,
an absolute howler on 4th down here for the Cobras. They're an extra point away from probably taking. Oh. And the Portsmouth Destroyers did manage to get that time out. Very, very interesting here. Screaming the words time out.
Letting the refs know they wanted a timeout.
Please, begging for that timeout. But I mean, gutsy there. I mean, I really do think that, I think the minerals of Kieran McGill, because those 3 passes, realistically, only one of them really being close to being a touchdown, and then on 4th down, just when I saw that ball and I saw that trajectory, I was like, oh no, here we go again. Yeah. I really did. But Selden also just managed to be underneath it, and we are 1 point away from a tie ball game in what has been exceptionally close football.
I think they're opting to kick here now after Portsmouth stopped the trickery they were going for.
But can they do it again here? Number 6, the centre, or the long snapper, sorry, just having a stretch. Never good.
Holds good this time.
Better.
And yep, that's through.
And is it?
Signal for?
Oh my God, it's close to my car. Unbelievable. If that is my car, I'm going to absolutely cry. I mean, that's cool and stuff, that it's a tie ball game, but I don't like how close that was to my motor. Wow, that's really annoyed me. No, football, Tebs, football, lock in. Just amazing.
The Destroyers haven't used a timeout there, which might bite them in the arse when they come down to try.
Especially when I believe that is the 2nd timeout for the Destroyers. So they've got 1 left. I can't imagine. Well, I mean, because of those incomplete passes, there still could be some, decent time left on the clock for the Destroyers in this first half. But Cobras finally capitalising. However, never good when you've got to shout for players to join the kickoff.
Yeah.
Especially 2 of them. I really need to go and ask the Cobras to stop doing plays to the back left corner of the end zone, because I'm not allowed to get any further, or what will happen is the referees will have a go at me. Yeah. And I live my life trying not to be able to go at, So, number 96 for the Cobras. He's got a big boot and he delivers one. I believe that's number 2. Some huge blocks happening here. And Naylor just brings him down on the left-hand side of the field.
A good return there for the Destroyers. Almost about 35-yard line in their own half. Are we expecting some passes here, Tebs?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the one thing that you really have to worry about is having that wide open play that got Portsmouth their points to start with.
The kicking cone's still on the field. It's overstaying its welcome, but That will cause much.
They not have a tee.
No, they use that green lime cone.
The referee has seen the cone.
Will he?
He no, see,
Will
look.
he oh, here we go.
Here we go. He's blown the whistle for the cone.
Oh, he's not happy. That Cardiff did not.
Oh, fuck it. Pardon me, I swore there. Damn. No, I didn't.
What a terrible throw there.
Oh, terrible throw. It's still on the field.
Oh, luckily a coach comes in and recovers it. Anyway, back to the football.
Damn. Damn, I mugged myself off.
We've got spread formation here for the Destroyers. Still on that 2 count.
So Charles Marshall delivers it out to the outside, it breaking some tackles, but again, I know that I've praised it quite a lot today, but we've seen it in every single Cobras game so far. This gang tackling, being able to have multiple people get into the ball. I mean, you see a lot of uni ball teams. I won't lie to you, you see some NFL teams that don't have this quick response in getting to the ball. And even if one player's got a hand on that particular player with the ball, the Cobras, and Nella has got it. Oh.
Just a bit too far ahead of number 5 there.
I tell you what, there is going to be a big sigh of relief from everyone wearing a red jersey, because that was once again close.
Number 5 there, Jamie Nella, just out of reach for him. Massive gain. And
so a timeout called here by the Cobras. Hopefully, I'm going to try and listen. I was trying to see if I could get a time call on that. But 3rd and 6 for the Destroyers. Damn. I'm really disappointed in myself.
what for?
I said a bad word.
Oh, did you?
Normally I don't do it. Kwame, what is this scoreline? The Lancers and the Burners 0-0 at half time. I can't believe that. No one minds. No one minds. Oh, everyone's been nice in the comments.
You like that?
Oh, that is nice. Normally people are horrible in the comments. Don't stop being horrible in the comments.
Probably all there. Maybe New Year's resolutions. Let's be nicer to Tebs on sport time.
Yeah, don't. Nope, they aren't.
See how
I
long
can't
that
leave
lasts. Anyway, timeout finished. Back on the field. Here we
3rd
go.
and 6. Not long left. I wish I could give you a time call, but the referees are there and there, so I can't speak to them.
Number 31 here is where I would send the ball. Again, 2 count. Yep, number 31 wide open. He goes deep again, but this one's short.
Oh! I tell you what, that was a great break up there. We've seen Charles Marshall try to connect with Nella twice now, but number 32 there, so good. I need to get the roster out. So good. That was a great breakup, because, I mean, last time we saw that Nella really did, if that ball was just a bit less, had a bit less juice on it, that would have been a touchdown.
If that one had a bit more on it, that one would have.
I don't even think so. I think number 32 was in the absolute perfect place.
Number 32 for, you got it there, nice.
Kamara, absolutely amazing. But the Destroyers are going for it here. They're in trips. They're moving people around.
They're all over the place.
Oh, and it's a pooch punt. Yeah, and a pooch punt there. We don't see that very often.
There we go. If I heard that correctly from the coach, there's about 5 seconds left. I think.
I mean, the Cobras are going to take a knee unless they're going to try something really tricky here, which would be very, very funny. But I don't think they will.
No.
At half-time, what we're going to do, George Marshall in, by the way, it's George Marshall, not Charles Marshall. Have I said Charles Marshall?
If we have, we apologise for the little old mistake there.
Commentary is interesting enough. We aren't fighting each other in the comments. Thank you. So they said they were going to take the knee, but
no,
they're going to run it. I mean, A great ball out to Harvey. Oh, and a great block.
Oh, he's
and
off.
Harvey's going. Harvey's going. Harvey's going. What's just happened? Touchdown. We were they said they were going to take a knee. What has just happened? What has just happened?
Holy!
I don't know what has happened. It's a touchdown for the Cobras. I can't believe that. We would what? Hey? What? We've been faked out. We've been faked out by the Cobras. The coach mugged us off. What? I mean, Naylor had a great block on that side, and Harvey just ran it in.
Fantastic, unexpected, so close to half time. We were expecting them to take the knee there, but
this is it. We heard one of the coaches on the sideline just say, "We're taking the knee.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it."
What a turnaround!
I mean, what a run from Harvey, being able to get down the sideline, but Naylor there, getting it through.
Oh, here we go again.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
So let's see who this is on.
He's short of the extra point, but there is a flag.
So I was trying to look at the. I didn't say it was Charles Marshall. Have you not got yours? So it's going to be on the offense. No, Kwame. What happened there was I was trying to respond to the comment of D3 that George Marshall, not Charles Marshall. I'm not saying Charles Marshall. I've got his name on my roster sheet as George Childs Marshall, as in like his name is
Double barrel.
Yes. So that's why I've been saying Childs Marshall, not Charles Marshall. But what I've missed is just spectacular. I've just missed spectacular football. I mean, it's the end of the half.
Yep.
It's the end of the half, and the Cobras are up 13-7 on a play that my brain.
We can't comprehend.
I can't comprehend what's happened. To the point where I'm probably going to need to talk to players who were there and watch it happen. I mean, I caught it on video. What? I can't believe this. Portsmouth get the ball at the half, or after the half, and the Cardiff Cobras are up 13-7 against the Destroyers. Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to have a look around the league for some scores. And then me and Harvey are probably going to sit down and really think about what we've just seen.
Yeah.
And not tell you about it, of course, but we're just going to think about it. So I'm going to try and get some scores around the league. So currently 14-0, the Edgehill Vikings over the Crusaders. Glasgow did beat Heriot yesterday 41-22. Currently 0-0 at half-time between the Lancers and the Burners. So half-time in Northumbria versus LJMU. Mustangs lead 29-6. Let's have a look. Nothing from Brunel, nothing from Worcester. Trying to look. No, that's Portsmouth. That's Portsmouth. I know what that score is. I'm here. Who are you talking to, Tibbs? I don't know, man. Rundown is at 7:30 tomorrow if anyone's interested. The grades come out as well. I've got more grades to do. I do. I've got loads of more grades to do. No, I haven't. I've only got 2. I've got the South East 2 and the... Also, thank you for everyone for all the kind words about those. Like calling me an idiot and stuff. Just try my hardest, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I've got any more. I'd love to find out if anyone knows the Exeter versus Birmingham score. Please do let me know, because that one is, you know, it's got links to this one. 15 comments. Okay, I might be able to have some here. Half time, the Bobcats lead the Titans 28-0. UEA are beating Essex 40-0. Yep, 40-0. That Lancers versus, very funny. Kwame, mate, you're supposed to be a commentator. Can you be a bit more professional than that, please? That Lancers versus Burners score, that's going to be one to really, really keep an eye on. But as it stands right now at half time, I can't quite believe this. The Cardiff Cobras 13, the Portsmouth Destroyers 7. We're going to go on half-time break, and you get to look at the things, the sport tank things, where you can subscribe on YouTube.
Yep, subscribe.
Yeah, and you can pay to subscribe and stuff, and
It's worth
you know,
it. Great
and
content.
it's good content. Then you can buy me a beer for all the stuff that I've done over the years, or we're going to add this new tier where instead of giving me money, we're just going to have people come and spit on me instead, which will probably raise a lot more money. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Score here at half-time in week 10, first week of 2025 in Uniball. Cardiff 13, Portsmouth 7. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here in Clanrumney, Wales for this Premiership South matchup as it stands right now. The Cobras lead the Destroyers.
Surprisingly.
Madness. And we have learnt in the other game that could decide the fate of the Cobras. Their Demons are currently up 6-0 over the Birmingham Lions. Cardiff need Exeter to win that game, but I mean, as it stands right now, I don't think the Cobras care about that game because they're currently leading the number 2 team in this division.
Here we are, kick off now, not a lime green cone this time, it is a pale orange, I'd like to say. Anyway. A lot of pressure on the Destroyers for this half of football.
Not a long kick, bounces into the hands of number 18. Oh, and a low tackle there. Very well done by number 5.
Number 18 there, Ben Feasy with the return.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us for the second half, and it's so second half that I should probably change it to Q3, as I tend to forget to do. If you're just joining us, number 1, why? Go back and watch it and then catch up. No. The Cardiff Cobras scored on the final play of the half in a bit of a surprise. We thought they were taking the knee. We heard it from the coach. They faked us out. Sam Howie managed to get outside a great block by number 1 Naylor, and he nailed a Destroyer to the floor. And he managed to set it up for Harvey to run all the way down for the end zone. 13-0. They didn't manage to get that 2-point. So the score, 13-7. And 5 has got some space. Was that Feasy, number 5? Not a name that I remember calling in the first half. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Portsmouth Destroyers respond. They do strike me as a team who do believe that there is this fallacy of the halftime adjustment, because why would you wait until halftime to make the adjustment?
Yes.
You make the adjustment when you need to make the adjustment. You don't make the adjustment just because you've got some orange slices in your mouth. Do you know what I mean? Going to be a gain of 6 on the play, or at least from my eyes, that is the case for Portsmouth. So Charles Murphy hands it off to Abana.
He stays up.
Oh, goes for a stiff arm.
And brought down way past the first down marker. I think a gain of almost 12, 15 yards there in between there. And first down. Pretty much on the halfway line is where that ball was downed.
Abana, number 10 for the Destroyers, has been impressive, managing to gain a lot of those, a lot of that yardage.
As you're saying, going on the outside,
yes,
that's where they're finding the running room. Giving him those 1v1, 2v1s against arguably the smaller tacklers in the corners.
It's that interior D-line of Cardiff has been swallowing it up the middle. Once again goes to Abana.
Counter, same play as before. Finds the sideline. 9 yards, they're just short of the first. But again, the exact same plays as the one just before. They're working their way down the field. And as you said about those adjustments that need to be made, if they keep seeing these outside runs, what will Cardiff need to do? Or what will they do to make those adjustments?
Especially when you consider that, you know, as much as it was impressive, the Portsmouth Destroyers score did come off, again, as it tends to happen against the Cobras, an absolute screamer. Portsmouth haven't really had to fight right into getting it right down to the 1 or 2 yard line. Abana's got it again to number 10. He's going to have that first down, but once again swarmed by the Cobras. Flag coming from the official on our sideline. Does seem as though we have got an injured Cobra. We're going to see what and who that's on.
What's the call here?
We're going to have to look for a whiteout ref. He's in the middle of the Destroyers. I don't know what the.
There we go.
Now, this is what happens sometimes. You need to stop being so active on the sideline. Obviously, we don't know who it was because we're watching the action on the field. Sideline interference on the Cobras. That's going to be a hot 15 yards for the Destroyers.
And sometimes you come off a half of football where you played better, you're leading the team that realistically no one would have thought that would be in the squad, and you get hyped, you get behind your team, but sometimes you've got to remember there's still a game of football to be played.
There's still two halves of football to play.
2 in motion.
Abana's got it again.
Through the middle, and again, swarmed.
I tell you what, much better at getting to number 10 there. But, I mean, this drive, as it stands, has been all Abana number 10 for the Destroyers.
I think again a 4 there. Tebs?
3. You're talking nonsense.
You think 3? Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Genuinely 3.
It is genuinely 3 yards they've just gained, so that makes it a 3rd and 7.
Grow up.
Spread formation again.
So under centre now.
Again, 2 in motion.
George Charles Murphy hands it. Oh no, fakes the handoff. Number 2 has got it round the outside. Brought down by 21 of the...
So what we saw there was 2 in motion, Tebs, gets past, just past the line and cuts back round to get that fake. Brilliant, brilliant design play there, especially because they've been running that motion with 2 pretty much the entire game. Here we are, 1st and goal now, about 5 yards, I'd say, from that end zone. And this has been the Destroyers that we expected.
I mean, this has been the best drive that they've managed to put together. Obviously, again, I'm not saying that screamer to number 5 wasn't impressive, but, you know, this is classic football.
Yeah.
Not high-flying, fancy football. 2 in motion again. Abana's got it. Oh, he's so open. And that's in the end zone. That was easy. Yeah, this is, for me, this is classic Destroyers.
Yeah.
None of this new Destroyers. None of this newfangled Portsmouth Destroyers. They are just 1 point away from taking the lead. They did make their last one. Jesus Christ. It might hit my car. For the content, I guess.
Yeah. Better yours than mine, Tebs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you don't mind that if it does hit my car, I will start swearing, and there's realistically nothing you can do about that. Yeah.
Good snap, good hold. Oh, and yes, the nodding. Yep, kick's good.
It is good.
And
Didn't hit my car.
And they take the lead.
They take the lead. Yeah, of course, that's what's important here.
Yep. With the failed 2-point attempt from Cardiff at the end of the half, could it come bite them in the arse?
Ondua, number 8, with his 2nd converted field goal, is impressive. And again, I'll stop talking about it. Didn't hit my car, and that is what is impressive. Didn't hit my car. This is it. We saw. I wouldn't even say that the 2-point conversion is the problem, right? It's the miscommunication on the first field goal for Cardiff.
Yeah.
That, which realistically has now got them to a point where they are a single point behind the...
That missed field goal led to that long throw and touchdown for the Destroyers. So the scoreline could be completely different if Cardiff sort out those fundamentals.
I mean, imagine, field goal plus the extra point. Cardiff are looking pretty tasty right now. They'd still be on top, but as it stands right now, Portsmouth are going to...
And then again, that 15-yard penalty for a sideline infraction.
Oh.
You cannot be getting them.
No, absolutely not. Ondua boots it. That looks to be going out of bounds.
He's picked it. I feel like he has to try and bring it out, doesn't he?
I don't know about that. So if you want, again, I'm just going by how close it looks to the sideline on that side. We have obviously seen it. I mean, I think everyone has seen the NFL oddities and rule quirks.
Yeah.
You step out of bounds, you grab the ball, that ball is out of bounds. That ball then gets placed
Yeah.
on the 40-yard line in an NFL game. Again, I'm saying it looked to me to be that was close enough to do that, but now the Cobras are going to be starting on, it looks to me
They're
to
on
be,
10.
I think they're on 9, personally.
My.
But it's a yard difference, don't worry, don't feel too bad off.
2 in the backfield for the Cobras. Hand off and
Oh, and
just
a crunch.
swallowed.
And a crunch in the middle. Like a Twix or a Kit Kat. A delicious Kit Kat crunch right in the middle.
Or a crunchy, maybe.
Grow up, mate. Grow up, crunchy bar. Who eats crunchy bars? Gain of nothing, but a loss of nothing as well for Cardiff. I want to give a shout out to number 29 of the Cobras, Shirinwa. Just an all-round lovely guy.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Spoke to him at half time, seemed
Genuinely lovely guy.
big
So
smiles.
it's going to be tossed out to Cole.
Broken a few tackles there.
He's going out. I don't think there's going to be, and I don't think there's going to
Again-
be anything there. Maybe a gain of 1.
We've been tricked by how much lateral movement there was.
I've forgotten the second part of his double barrel. Let me find it. 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 Colacani, yeah.
And Ted
There we go.
correct. No gain again and no loss.
See, this is what I was scared was going to happen to the Cobras, right? Is that it's been a successful first half, but they've come out here and Portsmouth. This is what I'm expecting more from Portsmouth. So McGill throws it, caught by Harvey. What a surprise! And Harvey's going to have enough for a first down.
He went up there he brought that down from space and
His
oh.
There's some extracurriculars. No, there's a player down. I believe that's a destroyer down. Or he just gets yanked up off the floor. I thought he was down.
Yeah.
There's some extra.
There's some heated players going.
There's some extracurriculars, but I don't see any yellow flags. Or flags. I don't see any flags. I don't see any yellow laundry. Looks to be a first down. No one's bringing it back or anything.
The drive continues, Tabs.
I mean, number 7, Sam Harvey, sensational. GB flag seconds team.
Yeah.
We were talking to some of the coaches at half time. They're saying that these players who have come in from flag, they've got that hip movement to really be able to distract these defenders. But I mean, on that one, it was just his vert. So a handoff there. And I tell you what, it looked promising. The hole was there, but just unable to get anything going.
I think what he did there, Tabs, he saw the hole, but for some reason then decided to spill to the outside when I think
Yeah.
running he needed to keep the legs moving and run straight forward. But again, a gain of yard, half a yard. It's pretty much.
I mean, you can't be. I mean, I was going to say you can't be relying on Sam Harvey all the time, but Sam Harvey does seem like the sort of guy where you probably could.
Yeah.
So regular spread offense.
Back
McGill is looking. He's looking for 89, and he's got number 89.
He's still.
So Finn Osborne, he's still upright. Still upright. We're going to see. It looks to me that that's going to be close to a first down. Not enough to move the chains, or am I talking absolute waffle?
No.
That's going to be a 3rd and inches for the Cobras. One thing we will say, we did discuss why we thought Finn Osborne was a new player. He isn't.
He had you think we got told he had a history of junior American football. Tried out rugby
Came back to football.
and big impacts. Made some big.
Oh. No, the ref, they are marking that as a first down for Osborne and the Cobras. I mean, pretty decent through the air for Cardiff as well. So trips on the right-hand side for the Cobras.
Flag there, free play.
And McGill is getting tackled on this free play. Not going to drag him to the floor, but it looks like the Cobras are going to be 5 yards richer. it's one of these things where, given that the Portsmouth Destroyers tend to go on 2, you'd think that there may be a bit more ball discipline if they're going to be going on 2 in practice. So 1st and 5 are rare. I do like a 1st and 5.
Yep.
Back to spread, no longer in trips for the Cobras. So McGill drops back. Please
for
don't.
Harvey. Oh,
That's in front of the camera.
So let's just have a look at this replay. Let's see if we've got this. I was getting scared. Bonk. Oh,
perfect.
absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that was a good. We've got a good angle of that actually.
yeah.
It's one of those things where I know I just said that you can't just rely on Sam Harvey all the time. Yeah, but he's pretty good.
At this point, you could rely on him to look after your cat, take you to the shops. You know what I mean? That's what's so tight trips on the left here.
So Kolakani's running out to the outside. Big tackle. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you do hear any swearing, we are on the Cobras sideline, and you know, I used to be a player, and I'm not going to tell people not to swear on their own sideline. That's like going into someone's house and rearranging their
furniture.
Sorry.
Tight trips left once again.
So McGill is looking
Looking
for Harvey again. Oh. Batted away.
Calls for
Seems to
PI
be
from
any
the
flags.
sideline, and the flag's thrown.
Let's have a look. No, you guys can cut. You can be near the camera. We're in your space. You're not in ours. Don't worry. So that is so. So the pass interference call. We heard screams of it, and the referees went, yes. So that is going to set the Cobras up
On
very,
the
very nice.
2-yard line.
And with a fresh set of downs. Number 41, the back still in that bunch, trips to the left-hand side. I'll sort that out in a minute. Right guard having a conversation with McGill. They're taking a while. Those destroyers look very, very jumpy.
Yeah.
So McGill is looking. Oh, and they've got it. Oh! He's going to be kicking himself in the morning. Let's have another look at that. That was all. Oh, number 41.
All there. It was all there.
We're going to have a conversation, so we're not getting in any way to anything that's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back.
Yeah. We heard the play, but let's.
Yeah, but I'm hoping no one at home did, because that would really ruin things for me.
Oh, we've got
Scared the
spread.
life out of me. You don't sneak up on me like that, would that? Just a long Cobra play. So a high snap, McGill has got it. Once again looking, and Osborne has got it! And it's a touchdown for Cardiff! And I tell you what a grab by Osborne. Reaching up into the sky, and he caught an absolute missile. 19 to 14. This is close. I love this game.
The Cobras pass game is heating up. It's going through 2 players.
Oh.
2 players. Number 7 Harvey and 89 Osborne. Fantastic. This is a game now. This is unexpected.
Yeah, fine. No, I get to say that. I'm lead commentator. No,
Please.
you can take one. That's fine. We have a
Ted
game
thinks
on
this
our
is
end.
unexpected.
No, but here's the thing. I'm willing to give credit to number 41 as well.
There we go. Out here by number 7. That's where,
So
I'd be, that's where I'd be looking.
So going for 2 here. McGillis looking, flag on the play, looking for Harvey. Harvey has got it, but a flag from the official on our sideline.
Five in the backfield is the call by the sideline official.
But, I mean,
Offense, more than 4 in the backfield, 5 yards.
I don't know why people started celebrating there for Cardiff.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we got a penalty.
So it's going to be moving 5 yards back, but Cardiff still get the opportunity to put 2 on the board, which I imagine they're going to do, given that the offense is still out there.
It's a shame though, because if they get this, there's got another chance. It balances the scores again. But there's no.
But it's exactly what you said. You absolutely read that perfectly. That ball was going Harvey's way. It's like a Harvey to Harvey connection.
Yeah. Here we go.
Man, you've got a card there, 28. That is a big man.
Yeah, I think we've got an 89 show here.
You think?
What's this for?
Pick. Let's see what this is. I don't see any flags on the field.
Delay a game though.
So Portsmouth use their first timeout. 3 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in Q3. Interesting. I mean, I think you're right. I think Portsmouth realised just how important it is to deny the Cobras.
At least 2 points.
But I mean, even if you look at that attempt the first time around, getting it to Harvey, there's no doubt that the Cardiff Cobras pass game. I mean, I didn't know Cobras could fly,
Yeah.
but the Cobras are going through the air.
Yeah.
Snakes on a plane. And I tell you what, Portsmouth are saying they're tired of these, mother trucking snakes on this mother trucking plane.
That was terrible.
Grow up, mate. I'm just trying to make it interesting.
What's going on here? Oh,
So
no, that was a miscommunication there.
looks like Osborne was going
But
to
here
be
we
that.
are. The two target receivers, both on the right-hand side here in spread. You've got to think it's coming this way.
So
89 in motion.
looking for Harvey. Oh, and a one-handed
That
grab.
was in.
And that's good! Oh, pure filth. Absolute filth. Absolutely pure filth. Absolutely filth. Oh my God, that's filthy. Oh, that's filthy. That's disgusting. Oh, wow. That's gross. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Everyone just look. Everyone.
Wow.
On his head!
University, baby.
That's the,
Baby, Cardiff, baby, Cobras, big up my nigga Adam.
no.
Cardiff's on the map, Cardiff's on the map.
I mean, they do. When you can create a touchdown like that with one hand, you can come around the camera and say whatever you want. Maybe not that particular word that we.
We apologise if that's offended anyone.
Yes. Once again, we're on their sideline. We can't do much about it. But let's be honest. Okay, let's look back in. Madness. Sam Harvey.
The amount of pints that man is going to be bought for the rest of his life at this university is insane.
Well, here's the thing. I think they've got to win the game. It stands right now 21-14 is the score, and you've got to be impressed. I mean, I feel like you got to be more than impressed. What's a word for more than impressed? Jubilant.
Yeah.
You got to be enthusiastic.
Well, you go to impress, you think, I'm impressed because I expected you. Surprised, I think, is a word that needs to be used.
So got by number 4 of the Destroyers.
Oh, he's got root.
Got some space.
Oh,
You're cutting it very close
Yeah.
there. You're cutting it very
I
close
think,
there.
I think if the ref...
I think if the ref was paying a bit more attention there, you'd be pushing that ball
Yeah.
quite a bit further.
Anyway, let's come back down to earth a bit. We've got to remember that first drive of Destroyers after the half. At the start of the half, they were impressive, to say the least, on that run.
They
game
were
to get down the
impressive.
field.
Watch out here, number 10. Let's see if he's. Oh, is he in? I think that is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He is.
Let's
Okay,
watch for number 2 motion again. They're loving this number 2 motion.
So regular spreads for them. Yep.
Yep.
So just a chest pass to Abana, but he drops it. It's still live, and a big. I mean, that is just pure timing.
Yep.
When the timing is thrown off, because Abana has to pick up off the floor, allows for number 20 of the Cobras to come and get a massive, massive tackle for loss. And I mean, momentum. Let's be honest. It's red. It's red. Joe's stop on the tackle there is going to bring up, I'm going to say, a 2nd and 14 for the Destroyers. I mean, are we going to see a retaliation through the air from the Destroyers? That's the question. Okay, so George Charles Marshall has got it. Number 2 has got it, but number 3 from the Cobras does manage to wrap him up, but it's going to be a gain of, I'm going to say, 8. Well, I'm going to see what we've got to see.
Yep. I think about 8 or 9 there, Tebs. Yeah, I think they've got a 3rd and 5 ahead of them.
I do agree. I do concur. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot left in this 3rd quarter.
No, if I recall when they were talking about the delay of game, they were saying about 3.5 minutes left in this quarter, so you can expect them flipping sides momentarily.
So George Schultz, Marshall hands it off. Abana's
off
got
the
it.
10.
There's a loads of space.
But a flag thrown. Flag in the backfield though, Tebs. Breaks tackle, steps out. Massive gain, at least a gain of 15 there, but there is a flag.
I mean, number 10, Abana, could have an absolute heartbreaker if this is on the Destroyers. I imagine just because I can hear the Portsmouth sideline shouting. Oh! Absolutely damaging.
So the 3rd and 5 goes back to a 3rd and 15.
And a holding call. It's the 2nd time we've seen a huge run from Abana be wiped off the record books because of some holding. Now this is a case where, you know, number 12 for the Destroyers is going to have to be looking through the air. We've seen them have success with it. However, on the first drive in the 3rd quarter, the Destroyers were all about the run.
Yeah. A lot of noise from the Cardiff sideline, which is expect. Again, 2 in motion.
17 tracking him. Charles Marshall
5 got loose.
And it's picked off!
He's not touched, he's not. Oh, he was down there, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I mean, again, if the momentum meter wasn't already bubbling and buzzing, red flag on the play.
No.
Looks to me like it's going to be on the Cobras, but it's going to be after the play was over. Cobras look to be going backwards, but they're going to have the ball.
The pick there by Hayden Yeomans, but they are going back.
I mean, 2nd silly penalty that we have seen from Cardiff today. We have had one 15 yards for sideline interference, a rare one, but 15 yards nonetheless. And I mean, you've got the interception. That's really cool, but you're going backwards now. I mean, they could have been starting very much in the midpoint of the field, but now not looking too tasty for the Cardiff Cobras. Here's the thing for Cardiff, as far as I'm concerned. It's all well and good being confident. You've just got an interception. You just got a spectacular 8 points. But if I know Cardiff, they need to get some more points because we've seen it come down to the wire here in Clanrumley a fair few times. It's not over yet for the Cobras. A pop pass here. Oh, great movement. The number 10 of the Cobras. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think he was going to get that much. That looks to be a gain of 5. Yeah.
Did get a big slap in the head before that tackle there. You could hear that.
Seldonoso, who scored the first touchdown on the day for the Cobras. 2nd and 5 for the hometown side, looking to pick up. I mean, if you thought that their win against Birmingham in week 1 was their biggest win of the season, they walk away with a victory over the Destroyers here today.
We've got to be looking at number 7 Harvey here again. Look at that. I know. Oh, fumble.
But recovered.
Recovered by Cardiff.
It's interesting. They have so much momentum going through the air to then go back to the run. I mean, 5 yards on a play is still fairly decent, but trying to do something tricky here, you've now got a 3rd and 11 for the Cobras.
They lost 6 yards there, is that?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
they certainly did. Good math.
We can't be far from this quarter being over.
No. Okay, so McGill is looking.
Goes deep to number 10.
Oh my Lord! Seldonoso has got it, and he's being tackled. I mean, we hear calls for horse collar. It's definitely not. But I can't believe that the Cobras have just done it.
And that
No flag on the play, but it is the end of the quarter.
that's terrible for us because
That's
they're
going to
either
leave
way.
down the other end.
But-
No, just stay here. Again, absolutely sensational. They were not expecting
No.
that. This has been amazing for the Cobras. This past game has been nothing short of sensational.
I don't know what this Cardiff team have been doing, hitting the gym over Christmas, over New Year, but they've come back with a
I tell you what, I know what they've done. The parents, girlfriends, I mean potentially boyfriends, whatever you like, they've bought them some night vapors. Sports Tank live stream sponsored, no. No sponsors. Again, just amazing. We're going to now see. It was looking really, really unpromising. Don't get me wrong, getting 5 yards on that pop jet, but then fumbling it 6 yards back. I thought this was going to be the case where Cardiff will maybe start to become a bit unglued, maybe a bit overconfident, but McGill just dropped it in there, right in the bucket. Seldonoso, he's got 1 touchdown on the day, and I think you can tell that man is starving for another.
and a score here to take it to a 2-score lead with only 12 minutes in this final as the quarter's just begun.
I mean, this is again. It seems I'm just not willing to say that it's over.
I don't dare.
So here we go. It's 1st and goal for the Cobras.
On the 3-yard line.
They're looking to throw it, looking for Harvey. And Harvey's got it. I cannot believe this. Oh my Lord, I can't believe it.
The DB was there. He was in tight coverage on him, and then all Harvey did was just step forward into the end zone and collect that perfect ball. I thought as soon as the QB looked over him thinking, oh, I can't get that. He's covered. What? But no, put it only where
Harvey,
number 7 could grab it.
Sam Harvey for Cardiff Cobras is good. That's what we're learning here today. Looks to me that they're going to be going for the kick. Hasn't worked out for them yet today. 96 to get it. Harvey on the hold. Kick is good.
Yep,
And it's good.
nods all around, and it's good.
And it's good. 28-14 is the score here in Clanrumney, Wales. And the Cobras have a 2-point lead over the Destroyers. And it's Q4. Hey, what? I can't quite fathom this. But yeah, it's like I'm dribbling. I can't get my words out. I mean, it's going to be a party in Cardiff if they win this. But here's the thing. I am not willing to count out the Portsmouth Destroyers. We saw just how quickly they can score in their first points of the game. But Luke Smith, with a big extra point, puts the Cobras 14 points ahead of, well, let's be real here, the Cobras. They're currently last place in the Prem South. The Portsmouth Destroyers, they're second behind the SGS Pride. Both of these teams ran the Pride very, very close.
Good kick collected by Four once again.
Oh, he's making us some good headway there for the Destroyers.
Finally brought down on about just ahead of the 30, I'd say there. And
But it is absolutely crunch time for the team in black, purple and white.
the Destroyers have a hill to climb.
I just still cannot believe that pass from McGill to Searle Donoso. That was just absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
No, the receiver needed no effort. He was hands out, create that basket for the ball, in.
Absolutely. Again, we're watching the Portsmouth offense here, but I'm going to have dreams about that. I might even have nightmares it was so good. Will I ever see a play that good again?
I think the Portsmouth secondary are going to be having nightmares with that.
So under centre, it's going to be going to Abana. He's going to have it. Fell forward. There's a little bit of extracurriculars happening on our sideline between 32 and 5.
Well, it's like just about a 5-yard gain, which is arguably some of the most they've got up the middle. That Cardiff.
At what point? I mean, I think I'm always a bit too scared of the clock. I look at the clock, I scream.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At what point do you start becoming worried about the clock when you're 2 points down? Especially when you're running plays, and especially how run heavy the Destroyers have been in this second half, at least. Going on two in motion. Abana has got it again. And
again.
just churning out yards.
But as you said, it does not stop the clock.
Here's the thing. Again, I just think that I am just being a coward and I'm scared of the clock.
We've been given the first down there.
So, Abana, 2 big runs result in a first down for the Destroyers as they look to be just on the edge of Cardiff territory. So in motion. Oh, it's gone to number 4. Faked me out. It's going to be enough for a first down. Someone has lost their lid. It's gone to the motion man.
You know there's stress on a sideline when even the coaches are yelling they need to go off for the play when someone's helmet comes off. They want every advantage they can get here at Portsmouth. But as you said, that run game from them, classic Destroyers, churning out those yards.
But here's the thing, they're now in Portsmouth territory. Like, again, I don't want to say this too late. I worry that sometimes it feels like when Cardiff in the lead, they get a bit too comfortable. This game is not over yet by a long shot. But they need a big stop here. We've seen 2 fumbles for the Cardiff Cobras, but also 2 interceptions for the Destroyers. I mean, a flag on the play. So illegal motion, that's going to be on the Destroyers. They're going to be heading backwards. Schumacher, number 29, was the man who lost his lid. He comes back on the field. If I would have known that when I was playing, I would have taken my lid off on the field. Give me a break, coach. But Chris, you've only went in 1 play. Shut up, coach, I'm blowing. So, 1st and 15 for the Portsmouth Destroyers. Back to the gun.
Number 88 here, wide open.
Oh, wow. Going through the air. Don't think he's going to have enough.
No, just short, about a yard short there. Number 88 there for the Destroyers is
Harry Killington with a great, again, it seems to be that we're not seeing much through the air for the Destroyers, but that's why it's perfect to start unleashing it. I mean, 1st and 15 becomes a 2nd and 1.5 2 if you're boring. So a great throw. George Childs Marshall gets another great strike. Was that 80 or 88 again? That is 88 again. Harry Killington.
Harry Killington.
Strong last name.
Look! Let's be alert!
But 2 decent pass plays. Decent, what am I talking about? 2 great pass plays from the Destroyers. And they're again, once again, encroaching here. Encroaching on the Cardiff end zone. Got 2 in motion. And it goes to a Barner number 10. And he is fighting for every yard. Looks to be a gain of 2. What am I talking about? Not a gain of 2. It's 2nd and 3.
Yeah. Gain of 7.
Yes.
There.
So I'm too excited, ladies and gentlemen. I've not done this in a while. I need to get more professionalism.
Time out! Time out! Time out! Time out!
So timeout called. So timeout called by the Cobras. We're going to have to listen in for a time check. I didn't hear the time, but first time out for the Cobras.
It's something in 38 seconds, I know that much.
No, that's not helpful.
No, I know.
That is not helpful.
7 minutes and 38 seconds
So
left.
7 minutes, 38 seconds.
5 minutes off the clock, yeah. 2 more plays, it'll be 6, maybe 7 if we get lucky.
A lot of the Cobras already discussing clock management.
That's right. They're not scared of the clock, like I'm scared of the clock. I'm so scared of the
And the
clock.
way their offense has been running, I wouldn't be either.
Yeah, it's true. But here's the thing. Really what you want to get here is either, obviously, a stop, but let's say Portsmouth get a first down on the run play. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, because time is running off the clock. But again, you can't be this comfortable with Portsmouth. I really, really, really think that way. So under centre now for the Cobras. Goes to 2. Abana's got it.
Luke, come on, Luke, that's you!
It looks like Abana's going to have it, and he
did.
certainly is.
So with about 7.5 minutes left to go, we're back to a 1-score game. Depending, obviously, on this kick or 2 points, see what they're going for.
Gonna
The
be
big kicker's coming out, who's been clinical from the kicking seat.
He's been absolutely perfect kicking that ball through the uprights today. Again, this is what I mean. I really don't think that you can let the Portsmouth Destroyers keep on cooking. You really can't. You cannot let them have this. And once again, here in Clanrumley, we're going to have another close one. Kick is up.
No, I don't. No.
And it's no good. And that could be damaging for the Destroyers.
It stays a 2-score game.
Well,
Just about.
Well, it was 28.
No. It almost is a 2-score game.
They're going to need to get... But the thing is, though, with the big runs of Portsmouth, if they get another touchdown, you could be looking at a draw. Oh, if this goes to a draw, I might be sick. I might be ill. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my knee's locking up. Hang on. I need to stretch my leg.
7:28 was the call there.
7:28. The Cobras' offense needs to stay on the field. They need to
Destroyers-
waste some time.
Destroyers with all their timeouts as well, and the 2-minute warning to come. So as you said, this game is not over. They need to keep the ball as long as possible and ideally score.
On doer number 8. I think I may have announced as jinxed him there because I said he's been perfect all day and then he missed. I'm sorry.
His
I'm
kickoffs
sorry.
have been perfect though.
His kickoffs have been perfect. Absolutely levelled that. Sails over Kolakani's head. Touchback is the call.
Trickles in.
Grow up, mate. Grow up, mate. Oh my God, my knees hurt so much. Oh, Lord above, I need some.
Unless you can score, you need to stay in bounds.
Yes.
That should be what the coaches
It's
are
gonna be-
saying.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do. Are they going to risk going through the air?
Well, a very tight trips to the line on the left here, just behind the ref's arm.
That's Naylor.
Oh, great block.
Oh, great speed. They're screaming for him to stay in bounds. He gets picked up and he stays in bounds.
First down as well. If they keep going like this, ooh,
I think everyone just needs to calm down. Everyone needs to calm down, all right? You need to calm down. Cardiff needs to calm down. Portsmouth needs to calm down. Everyone needs to calm down. I'm going to stay at the same level of calmness. 1st and 10 for the Cobras. And time is a wasting.
Spread formation here for the Cobras.
High snap. Kolakani's got it up the middle. Got some. I mean, it's a decent bit of space there. I think they're going to give him 3 on that
Yeah,
play.
I agree. That was just seeing through the gaps that it was close. I think that was quite close to a forced fumble there.
Well, this is it. You know that the Destroyers are going to be absolutely predatory on that ball. They need that ball out and they need to score again if they want to be leaving Clanrumney with a big victory, or they could be the victims of, I'm sorry to say this to Cardiff, a shock upset.
Yeah, yep.
Kolakani's got it again, but the Destroyers swarm this time. They're saying it's a fumble.
I don't think they can give him that. I do believe.
I think
Running
there
back's
was.
knee was down there.
Yeah, I think that was. I mean, if you don't ask, you don't get. But I think they may be going slightly backwards there.
We're expecting a pass, expecting a catch really as well, the way things have been going recently.
So 3rd and 9 for the Cobras. They do not want to give this ball back to the Destroyers if they can help it. Straight out to Seldenoso. He stays on his feet. The swarmed. Punt team comes on. And Smith is probably going to have to deliver the punt of a lifetime.
Even still, Destroyers saying check, fake, but I don't think Cardiff can risk anything of that sort. But as you said, we need a good punt here.
That's not, sorry, Smith is the kicker, Howard the punter. Kolakani there, in at shield.
The stress is getting to them a little bit.
Size discrepancy again. Good snap.
Oh, fantastic punt.
I mean, they're saying away.
It's taken a good bounce.
Taking a Cardiff bounce. Now this is it. Well, not really, but it could be. This is where do you know what I've got, Harvey? I've got a vision.
Yep.
No,
Share it with me, please.
I've got a vision.
Enlighten me.
The first score of this game for the Portsmouth Destroyers was an absolute screamer. A screamer that normally, it happens to the Cobras. we've not seen, well, we've seen some attempts to number 5 of the Destroyers. I think we see one again.
Yeah. Oh.
I think we see one again.
I think what needs to be taken into account as well is they'll have to go for 2 if they score. So
Yeah, I'm not too worried about
Do you want
that.
to score quickly to get a chance to get that ball back again?
And it goes out to number 2. He is going to have a first down. He's going to try and stay in bounds. Obviously, because we're on this side of the field. I do apologise for coughing. I've got no idea if he went out of bounds or not. There's a game ball over there.
Yeah. It's the one that was that missed kick.
It is, yeah. I thought they'd went and got that. No. Okay. Fresh set of downs for the Destroyers. Once again, fires it out to number 2. Breaks one tackle. He's going to have enough for a first down and a whole lot more. For me, this is falling into some sort of classic Cobras territory here, if I'm completely honest. They were up 2 scores. Remember this, 2 scores.
2 scores at the start of the final quarter as well. If this game goes against the Cobras at the final whistle, they will be kicking themselves.
But here's the thing though, you can't say that the Cobras haven't played a good game. Abana has got it, he's got a whole lot of room.
He stays up.
Oh wow. And a gain of about 15 there for the Destroyers and Portsmouth.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Serves down. Taken out. Where am I going? 2 seconds. Yeah, we're not now, we're on the goal line. We're going to run.
But Portsmouth here, I mean,
Actually, Canal,
clinical.
Aaron, come off.
They know exactly what they need to do here, but it's going to be interesting to see just how much time is left on the clock.
Widen out further.
But with Portsmouth with all their timeouts still.
We're going to go drive. We need to follow those fucking padded linemen. Interior. Viner, you're fucking quick enough. Let's go. Yeah, fair try. We have time. 3:23.
3 minutes, 23 seconds left here in Clanrumney, Wales. The Cardiff Cobras lead by 8. The Destroyers on the 13-yard line of the Cobras. It's getting loud behind us. Abana in the backfield. And it goes to him, up the middle. Tackle made. Gonna be a gain of 5 for Abana and the Destroyers.
A stop here, but if they can get a stop here.
Jordan, I don't think they will. I'm sorry, mate, but I know that the Cobras are gathered behind. I don't think they will. I think so. Under centre now, 2 in motion for the Destroyers, and it's going to go to number 2, 29. Sharinwar has got him, and I tell you what a heads-up play by Sharinwar, number 29 of the Cobras. The clock is still ticking down. 3rd down for the Destroyers, but you've got to think, no matter what happens, Portsmouth are going for it on 4th down. Timeout.
Have they called the timeout? Last 2 minutes.
2-minute warning. 3rd and 5 for the Destroyers.
8 points down.
8 points down.
All timeouts still for the Destroyers. The Cobras have got 2, I believe, remaining.
I mean, this is the absolute definition of squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time. Back in the gun. Goes to Abana. And the Cobras stop him. There's going to be a gain on the play. 4th and 2.
Timeout called by Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Bournemouth. Again.
Portsmouth.
Excuse me. Excuse me. First time out call. Sorry, I'm coughing. I'm too excited. Apparently they did call one earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you said that they had 3.
No, they had 3, they've got 2.
Oh, okay.
Now they've both got 2, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Have they? I apologise.
You idiot.
So this is... this is good, isn't it?
Hey, squeaky bum time, mate. Squeaky bum time. 4 or so. 2 yards here. 2 yards. 2 impressive stops. 2 yards the Destroyers need for a first down. The Destroyers are coming out here. I mean, I'm not sure if you can hear us.
Oh.
So they're going to move into a QB sneak. He's down, but he's not going to be going into the end zone. Doesn't matter, because it is going to be enough for a first down.
You might want to use timeouts.
Just sort of being surrounded.
Yeah.
SOS.
Time's running, they ran the ball.
Yeah, time should be running. Yeah, but it's going to be running for our drive. They've got more than enough time to run plays. They've got timeouts too.
It would not surprise me if this is going to be the exact same play.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't need much. I think they're just gonna. I think they're just gonna have that. Abana's got it. Touchdown for the Destroyers.
Guys, 2 points.
They have to go for 2.
This
is the play.
This is it. This is it. This is the game.
Go win the game now, D. Let's go. Try and jump the snap.
I beg the coaches move, please. Oh my God. Okay, timeout called by the Cobras. Maybe I didn't have to move the camera there, but they were right in the way of the shot, and I need to get the shot. So here we go.
1-3-0 left on the clock.
So this is it. This is critical.
You stop this,
You win.
you win.
It's as simple as that.
You score this, you have 1 timeout and 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer.
Thing is, they did it against Birmingham. Can they do it again? All they need is a field goal. But it's not been that great. It's not been that great. Interesting. This goes to a draw. Christ, I don't know. This game's been immense. What a game. But I'm fairly certain that the Cobras are sick of what a games and this was great and all of this
we
went.
put up an effort.
This is it.
Almost got through.
Same, but what I don't know why you would.
So this is it. It's as simple as this.
You'd think they call the same play as the previous.
So here we go. That's a heavy formation. It's going to the middle. Oh my God! Oh, I cannot believe it! There's no flags! There's no flags! And what a tackle! Number 3 of the Cobras may have just won them this game.
Number 3, Hayden Humans with the tackle, with the stop.
Here is the thing. The Destroyers still have a chance. They still have a chance.
They have to go for the onside.
They can't. The Cobras cannot celebrate yet. There's still time to play. Score 28-26 to the Cobras with 1 minute 30 still left to play. It's onside territory. I absolutely love it. You cannot tell me, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot tell me that Uniball is not the best sport on planet Earth, because this is amazing.
Now, they cannot let this get to them.
Nope.
Many a game have been lost by onside kicks that have not been recovered correctly.
So here we go. Almost as critical. Actually, no, it is. No, it's more critical. It's more critical than the 2-point conversion.
Because after this, victory formation, and that is it.
But it's it. The Cobras need to. Oh, it sounds so silly. They need to lock in. It's not. They're not in the changing room yet.
Oh.
They're not in the changing room yet. Bated breath for the Cobras. How many times do you practice an onside? That is the question.
Well, they've done it quick.
That's going. And the Cobras do recover.
Flag.
Flag on the play. Could be the game. Could be the game for this flag. Let's see. If it's a re-kick, this could be dangerous.
Thumbs up coming from the Cobras on field.
So we're going to wait for our white hat.
Yep.
So
I don't think it would have been anything other than that from what we saw. It's illegal formation from the kicking team. And this is...
I mean, again, I'm still not willing to count these Portsmouth destroyers out. It seems silly to say, oh, the destroyers. I'm sorry, but the Portsmouth destroyers are they're the killer of dreams. They could ruin something. McGill is coming in.
You'd expect victory formation here. If we're correct in thinking that the destroyers have one time out, that's one too little.
So, I'll put it this, I'm fairly certain they do. We were told this information by one of the Cobras. But, to be fair, he's playing the football in the game.
Yeah.
He's not paying attention to the... I mean, that doesn't look like much very victory formation.
Do they think they need a first? No, he must go down.
Naylor's in. He's got it. Running around the outside. Could have enough for a first down. Low tackle.
And timeout called instantly.
So we're going to try and hear what the referees are saying. I'm going to do apologize for my coughing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ill. Well, I was ill. So 2-yard gain.
One minute 25 remaining. If that's their last time out, some quick maths. Yeah, this should be enough now. Or how?
Let's see what they do. They got 2 in the backfield. Colacani 41, Naylor number 1. And McGill number 8. Clock's not running because of the timeout. We're all just sort of stood still. There we go. It's whistled in. Hand off to Colacani. He's got some space, but he needs to keep that ball secure.
Oh no.
No, the referees whistled that dead. That referee is... I mean, the destroyers are livid. They think that's their ball. But that sideline referee is having absolutely none of it.
The whistle was blown before, but the destroy play did come out with that. But no, whistle dead before any of that happened. Still Cobras ball.
3rd and 4. Clock is ticking.
We must. I don't understand why they're running plays. From what the timing, unless my timing's wrong in my head, but I feel like even with their one timeout, they could have just knelt the ball every time.
No, there'd be like 10 seconds.
They might get
Which
a
is
delay
what
of
they're
game
doing.
here if they're not. They've been given the hurry up. Oh, and the delay of game. And what
Again.
that does sends them back.
Again, I can only feel like the Cobras are setting themselves up for heartbreak.
Yeah, like, why?
It feels like the Cobras are setting themselves up for heartbreak.
What I think's happened is they've never been in the situation. They've never been leading.
No,
it's
that's-
always been the other way around. They've been hoping for the other team to mess up with these winning situations.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think that's true, but I'm very, very surprised because now
We're moments away from this side, like going ecstatic. That should be it. That should be it.
So we're going to wait for the final whistle. I mean, are we? This is the upset of not the upset of the century, but the Cobras may have just done something amazing. We're going to zoom in on this ref.
Here we go.
And the
Wow.
Cardiff Cobras,
Oh, wow.
and the Cardiff Cobras have beaten the Portsmouth Destroyers. I cannot believe this. I mean, 2 games we've been here in Clanrumney, Wales, and it has. And I mean, if Exeter have hung on here, I mean,
This is massive.
this could be the salvation of the Cardiff Cobras. 12-6, 18-6. This could be, I mean this, the most important win in Cardiff Cobras history since they came up to the Premiership. This could be absolutely vital. This could be the damnation of the
this
Birmingham
is
Lions.
fantastic.
This could be the damnation of the Lions and the resurgence, the revenge of the Cobras. The scoreline here in Clanrumney, Wales. We're going to have some interviews with some players. They want it, they deserve it. But
I think so. While this happens, with as much as Cardiff as a whole, as a team, performed incredibly, one man. On the back.
100%. There is a clear-cut MVP, and it's. Don't get me wrong. Some players played well. Obviously, McGill played well, and Osborne,
Yeah.
he played very well. It's number 7. Sam Harvey put this team on his back. Great catches, getting the crucial 2 points, one-handed snag right there in the right-hand corner of the end zone. Do not get me wrong. I do not think this is going to be the end of the Portsmouth Destroyers. I still think that they've got a great opportunity. But the Cardiff Cobras, give me a mic, Harvey.
Yeah. There you go.
Introduce yourself. Get in front of the camera, of course.
Oh, sorry, wrong side. Is the camera there? The camera's there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
You've just beaten the Portsmouth Destroyers.
No one thought we could do this.
No, I don't.
And Tebs, I know you didn't predict, but I know what your prediction was, so I don't need to worry about that. We've come into the new year with a new mentality, changed some things that we thought needed changing, and it's obviously a great start for the new year. Gives us that win.
So as it stands right now, somewhere in Exeter, the Demons are currently leading 18-6 over the Lions. This win goes a long way in preventing the relegation of the Cardiff Cobras. What are your thoughts on this game potentially doing something massive and keeping the Cobras in the Premiership South?
For us, we got promoted a couple of years ago, and every year everyone knows that it's been pretty close for us staying in the Prem. So to be above that, that relegation zone, and for now have that win is so useful. And obviously we got extra in a couple of weeks, so we're looking not to just have this one win and then carry on. We're hoping to win the next game and win the next game and keep going like that. We take it 1 week at a time, but obviously very happy with the result.
So obviously the offence was spectacular as well as the defence, but as far as I'm concerned, McGill and Harvey, that connection when they came out in the third quarter was absolutely amazing. I mean, how long have you guys been back from Christmas break?
We've had a week. We've had a week.
No, you haven't.
No,
you haven't.
genuinely, most of the boys got back for literally. We had our first training session last Sunday, and yeah, we found out we were going to be missing some people. Obviously, it's exam season for us as well, so it's been really tough getting everyone to training. But you know, we've had loads of online meetings and stuff, and everyone's been really connected. So, I mean. Yeah, I'm just over the moon. I mean, Sam Harvey's been doing that all year. You can't record it. You obviously, you guys can't stream every game. Sam Harvey's been doing that all year. McGill is honestly McGill. Every time you count McGill out, it'll come back and show you that he's a serious guy. So, I mean, yeah, it's just a whole team performance from man 1 to man 50. Obviously, you see all the boys celebrating from the top of the list to the bottom.
Okay, so
unbelievable.
I mean, what else have you got left to say? I mean, I want to let you celebrate with your boys, but have you got anything else to say?
I'd just say, you know, watch out for us. I'd like to say that, you know, obviously this is a nice momentum builder. Obviously people thought that was going to be Brum, and obviously the season didn't pan out that way. But now we're coming into it with a new mindset. Devil in a new dress. That's what I want to say. Devil in a new dress. Listening to Kanye over the holidays. So that's the closest thing I can think of it. Yeah, we're gonna be that team that nobody wants to play. That's the mindset. We wanna make sure that we, you know, every time people count us out, we show them that we're not that team. So yeah, it's been a great day. Everyone's made plays from all to the top down, and we still got some things to work out. Obviously, every time we can get better. So happy with the win, but obviously there are still things we can improve. That's the way I am. Naturally, I'm a pessimist.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
At the end of the day, as Rose said, congratulations.
Yeah.
Obviously, this game was mental. I mean, I spoke to Sean, or head coach Sean for the Cobras, and then before the game, he said, "I wish when you comes in, Sports and comes to a Swims game, I wish that they would not be so competitive. I wish it would just be boring when we win."
Yeah, no, Cobras.
Right now it's exciting and you win.
Every Cobras win I've had, we don't do it easy.
No.
Where every game's been last minute, or you know, keeping it close towards the end and so on. So yeah, I just want to say, yeah, don't count us out, and glory to God in it. Glory to God all the way. You know, he kept us going for that from quarter one, and he kept everyone safe and.
Right,
everyone,
well,
so yeah.
I'm going to let you go back and celebrate with the rest of the Cobras.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Tebs. Don't cut us out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, what an absolutely spectacular game we have had here in Clanroney Wales. An upset of massive proportions. This is going to shake up the Prem South at the top and the bottom. My lord.
And I think, as you said, people will be scared of them now, because you look back at that game and you think, they still made mistakes, they still made errors. So if they can get those ironed out, if they can, they're a force to be reckoned with.
It's one of these things where if they've just come back, as he said, they've just come back for 1 week, that's mental. It sounds like he's lying, but you know, he's a lovely bloke. Yeah. His room was lovely. So what we're going to do is, because, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go and watch Gloucestershire versus Aberystwyth, I'm going to look through these scores and I'm going to go. Not much. Oh gosh, I really wish there was a Burners score. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. The Burners win by 2 against the Lancers. Your bottle jobs, Brunel. Christ alive. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been the abominable Christopher Tebbett, or Tebbs. I've been joined by Harvey Sutcliffe. Say goodbye, Harvey.
Goodbye.
I thought you could say goodbye, Harvey. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us for an absolute spectacular, the full time here in the first Sports Angle live stream of 2025. The Cardiff Cobras 28, the Portsmouth Destroyers 26. Catch you tomorrow, the rundown at 7:30. Next week I will be in Reading for the Knights versus the Lancers, and I'll catch you there. Goodbye.